Good morning, Saturday, August 22nd. Shout out to everybody that got up early to hang out here today and go over some MLB stuff. Shout out Pete and Pete. Shout out Pete and Pete, bro. We had the internet in a chokehold last night. You heard it here first. Y'all heard it here first. Y'all heard it here first. I didn't see a slip on the internet last night that didn't look exactly like our Pete and Pete. So many people ran the Pete and Pete 2-man, and so many people ran a Pete and Pete with just another person layered in there. Listen, if I say Pete and Pete, the internet listens, I guess. That's crazy. We were so damn close with Vargas over Tatis. Yeah, there was a few names yesterday that we could have taken. Vargas. Let's look at yesterday. Who was on the voting poll alongside Pete and Pete? We had Devers on there, and we had Vargas on there. So you could have gone Devers or Vargas. Both of those guys were in the final vote. Both of those guys were in the final vote. And I think Vargas and Murakami were like 2 votes away from Tatis. But, I mean, yeah. I still think Tatis wasn't a bad read. He was smoking the ball yesterday. Just missing out on the launch angles, but he was crushing the shit. Look at this. Look at his stat log from yesterday. 107, 102, 110, 99.9. If any single one of these balls is in a home run launch angle window, it's a homer. Just smoked it yesterday. Every single thing he hit was hard as shit. Just slow, a little bit low. Yeah, the watch list does automatically reset. I got way too many people asking me for that. So, your watch list clears automatically. Yo, Buck with the 90 stream streak. Yeah, I can't be mad at this either. I agree. Look, especially because we did say yesterday the 2-man was Pete and Pete. Like, people, remember, if y'all remember, we took a vote yesterday if we should do a 2-man or a 3-man because everybody, well, a lot of the chat was saying 2-mans. Votes ended up going 3-man, but we very quickly, easily said, your 2-man then, for all the 2-man people out there, is just Pete and Pete. Just take Pete and Pete. A lot of y'all did it. I did it too. So at least we got that. But yeah, can't be mad at this read from Tatis. Cannot be mad at a guy who hit 2 balls, 110 and 107. Like, that's crazy. Just no launch angle. Just no launch angle. So, yo, just Mika with the resub. I appreciate the 3 months at tier 1. And MBK with the resub. 2 months. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. So, yeah. Close, but can't be mad at that. Really can't be that mad at that. If he was hitting shit like, if we were looking at like a log where it was like this, I don't know, even all this shit is hard hit, bro. Holy shit. If he was hitting like an 83, a 74, and a strikeout, like, yeah, I'd be pissed. But the guy went 3 for 4 with a double. He had a good day at the plate, just didn't get the launch angle up. Had a good day at the plate, though. Quick announcement, WNBA. I finished it for y'all yesterday. Trending tab. So no one's using it right now, but watch list your WNBA players. For all those people creating WNBA slips and a community slip, you can submit lays. And I'm creating a multi-strategy lay as well, so you can make like a combo. But WNBA, first basket zone, parlay builder. You got all your little parlay builders. You could say like points, play, right? Whatever you craft. You can alt your lines too, right? Say you want to take a different line, you could do that. And then boom, it's in the community feed with the one bet or the one-click bet. So WNBA is in there for all you people crafting WNBA slips for the community. So, yeah. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. All the different strategies too. Yeah. All right. So, for all you WNBA folks out there, it's live. It's ready to go. It's ready to go. What are we working with today? 21 playing today, 7 not in the lineup, so about what, 28 homers yesterday? Okay. I mean, what was our hit rate yesterday on the watch list? I think it was pretty good, right? Yeah, 6 out of 17. That's not bad. 35%. That's pretty good. Problem is we had two guys on the same team, and then those two. So 35-ish today. What are the good? Oh, let's just see the pitchers. Yesterday was. I'm actually shocked at how the K's turned out yesterday. By the way, PD, yeah, I could have gone three Pete's. Repeat. A little shocked on the K's yesterday. I'll be honest. Holy cow! A lot of good matchups yesterday. A lot of good strikeout pitchers, and kind of nobody was coming through. I think pretty much everybody on the whole slate went under on K's. Like everybody, every pitcher in every game. Well, Gore went over in Yamamoto. Yeah, a couple people, but like we're talking. I mean, we had what 9 like legit strikeout pitchers on the mound yesterday, and like 2 went over. And like most weren't. It's not even that they didn't go over. Most weren't even close. Most were not even remotely close. So kind of strange. I feel like that's how it goes, though, man. I kind of why I backed off of K's a while ago. Like, yeah, Luzardo, Sonny, Yamamoto, couple guys, but still. Anyway, today you got Tarek Skubal, Dylan Cease, Logan Henderson. Ooh, Yuri. Yuri's been kind of a machine. Not a huge K's day. That's good. Really got kind of 3 guys, maybe 4, but 3 guys that are big strikeout pitchers. 4. I guess you could throw Christian Scott in there. Might be some decent Ks for like low line guys, but got some meatball throwers. Jared Jones, shout out Hundo, CG Hundo. His favorite player in the MLB is a meatball thrower. That's pretty funny. His other favorite player in the MLB, Spencer Strider, also is a meatball thrower. So he's just got a thing for meatballers. I don't know. Got a thing for meatballers. Yeah, I think some decent pitchers here to target. Ground ballers, what do we got for that? 4 ground ballers. Okay. Yo, shout out the Mariners, by the way, beating the Cubs yesterday. Shout out the Mariners. Webb and Noah Cameron came out. Yeah, Noah Cameron I'm shocked about. Webb I'm not. I backed off of Webb yesterday. If you saw at the end of the stream, I backed off of Webb because we discovered that the Boston Red Sox, for some reason, look drastically different at home. They don't strike out. They score a billion runs. Like, I don't know what's up with that, but they look massively nasty at home. Jock has 3. Okay, Jock Peterson. Yo, mention J-Wall with the 3 months tier 1. I appreciate that. Resub. And then Shambeezy with the resub. Leave my socks alone. Mel, I'm telling you, if it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck. Just saying. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Duck. It's not a dog, it's a duck. That's one of the best. Oh, that's low key. That's one of my favorite like white people phrases. That's low key one of my favorite. Oh, I love pulling that one out. If the lay hits today, I'm giving away 10 subs. Make it 25 actually. Chat, you gotta lock in then. That's on you, chat. You guys gotta lock in. Only hello, good sir, is Munetaka Murakami against Christian Scott on a 4-seam. Okay. What about our meatball pitches? What are we working with here? Had Big Pete's, Vargas, and Muncie yesterday. Damn. First time chat comes in with a 4-leg. Greatest white people phrase, get a load of this guy. I mean, that's a classic. That's like a Mount Rushmore. That's an my duck one. That's a little bit of a deep cut. I was going like ball knowledge, white people phrases. You know, Get a load of this guy, it'd be like saying LeBron James is like one of the best basketball players ever. You know what I mean? Like that's a certified Hall of Famer. Listen here, buddy. Yeah, that's a good one. Cagliano, dude, Jack. All right, we got some meatball pitches coming out here. Let's go by exit velocity. Cags and Ben Rice. Jack Cags, man. I just don't know what to do with Cags. I don't know what to do with Cags. I don't know what to do with Cags. Ope. Yeah, I'm a big Ope guy. I'm from Wisconsin. So Ope is, yeah, I'm a big Ope guy. I didn't know that was like I didn't know not everybody says Ope until I moved to Texas, and I'd be like, Ope. And then people would be like, Ope, Ope, Ope. And I'd be like, what? I don't get it. Appreciate that, Philly. Murakami though, did Murakami sell, bro? He got a cement ball. Y'all see that? Murakami got a cement ball yesterday. I don't know. That's once again, if it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, probably a fucking duck, man. Like that. That one was a little sketchy. 370 feet, ass against the wall. I guess this one's that's not that egregious. It was only a 98-mile-an-hour ball. But whoever caught that ball, the right fielder, his cheeks were literally touching the wall. He had cheeks on wall. He had cheeks on wall, I swear. You went with Vargas? I would have gone Vargas too yesterday, Mel. I was low-key hoping Vargas got voted in. I was hoping the final vote was Vargas or Devers. That was what I wanted. But y'all went with Tatis, and I didn't hate the read. Acuna. Hags again, man. Just don't know. I don't know how I feel about that guy. I don't know how I feel about that guy. You have to make the final call? No, I don't. You should speak up? Hell no. If I speak up and listen, hindsight is 20/20, man. Like, if I speak up and I say, well, I'm going to override you guys. We're not doing Tatis. We're doing Vargas. And then Tatis hits and Vargas misses. Imagine what that looks like. You know what I mean? Hell no. Yesterday it would have worked out, sure. But how many, exactly. I'm not a dictator. It's democracy, man. This is democracy out here. There's no we're not North Korea out here. Acuna again. Golly, maybe Acuna does hit one. Acuna again, huh? Y'all see that throw from Acuna yesterday? That shit was so nasty. We vote in the president's last stamp of approval. This is y'all's parlay just as much as mine. On WNBA, I think it needs to make exception for injured players. What you mean? Cags again? Okay, I'm throwing Cags on there. It's the 15th time I've seen him. What do you mean? Brittany Griner's throwing everything off. Is she hurt? It says right here, the alternate replacement. So here's something that's unique about this. It does show you who would jump as an alternate if she's out. This would be Nelson Odota with a 83% win rate. Oh, I'm confused. Yeah, she's not even in the... I'll have to look into what's going on with that. Griner hurt? Healthy. I'm confused. I'll look into that. Tell me what you mean, but I'll look into it. Might be a little something sketchy there. All right. 4% chance, 3%, 12%, 17%. Okay. Weather looks kind of nice. Colorado, 23% chance. Don't love that. Replacement playing all week? Okay, I'll look into what's going on with Griner. Says she's healthy. Is she back today? Maybe she's just back. I don't know. Well, I'll look into it. All right. We have 3-day games here, chat. 3-day games. What are the best community recipes we should use or HRR? Kind of the thing is like it's up to you. You can see what each one is and kind of test them out. Use 4 HR is probably what you meant. 1+ hit. You can create your own for HR. That's the beauty of it. Look for like batting average allowed or hard hit allowed, stuff like that. But I don't know that there are any like maybe there's an HR specific one, but I don't know. Look at hit streak too, yeah. For list builder though, I think you might be better off just looking at like projections and pitch mix ratings. So, all right, Weathers versus Cease. This game looks interesting, huh? Day burner and a ground ball pitcher over here. 5.5 Ks line, not a whole lot there. Dylan Cease chilling with a 8.5 Ks line. 8.5 Ks line. Interesting. He had 10 against the Yankees last time, but he's got a crazy pattern. For all my pattern people out there, where are my pattern people? 7, 10 plus, 7, 10 plus, 7, 10 plus, 7. Based on the pattern, he's going for 7 today, but based on the matchup and the Yankees, breaks that pattern, dusts him for 10 plus. What's his 10 plus line? 164. That's actually not even that good. But yeah, Cease. Yeah, they did just face him. Cease looks all right. I don't think this is it for homers, chat. Six and a half total. Yeah. I kind of want to skip the be more flock with the one gifted. I appreciate that. I kind of want to skip the day slate. I know a lot of you guys like Matt Olson and Acuna and all that, but be real with me. What are you gonna do? Be honest. Are y'all about to just take like Matt Olson and pair him with night game people? Is that what's about to happen here? Like, is that the goal? Like, or what are we doing? Are we taking them straight? Like, what are we doing here? Because y'all know me, I'm not going to pair Matt Olson with anybody in these 6 o'clock and beyond games. Just not. Or anybody for that matter. Acuna, any of these people. If I'm taking a day player, I got to pair him with someone from these day games. So, I'm just not. If the day slate's ass, Matt Olson's kind of on his own, or Acuna's on their own. Like, they're on their own out there. So, I mean, we can just quickly check weather's out, but Oops. Yeah, like Akamoto looks decent here. Akamoto, Lieb with the gifted. Appreciate that, Lieb. He did hit Weathers for 107, 23 launch angle, 386 double. 3 for 8 with a homer. I mean, I guess we could throw Akamoto on there, do a little Dele. Slider, four-seam slider. That's really slider changeup. Ben Rice. 1 for 9. Yikes. 0 for 5. Trent. 1 for 6. They aren't going to look good. Yo, Queen P with the 5 gifted. Thank you very much, Queen P. I guess Akamoto for game 1. We can make a little Dele here. Akamoto game 1. Martin Perez. Ooh. 3.5. I think Martin could get 3.5. Henderson, 6.5. Henderson could get 6.5. I mean, Miz struggled to do that, though. He didn't do it yesterday. I think they were ready for Miz. Also, Miz was hurt-ish. Tired, whatever you want to call it. Miz didn't feel good, he said. Miz said he wasn't feeling good. He didn't throw the fastball that much, and when he did, it wasn't that... So funny. Mizorowski's fastball was weak yesterday, throwing at only 101 and 102 miles an hour. He was only throwing it 100 yesterday. Only 100, yeah. So he wasn't feeling too good. Pretty funny. Henderson does give it up. Oh, wait, what is he giving it up to, though? Lefties mainly. Mainly lefties. Although, what's the HR per 9? Pretty similar. It's a little bit better to lefties. Four-seam changeup. Four-seam changeup. Mainly to lefties is four-seam changeup. Aye. Does Acuna do anything? Not really. I mean, his daytime splits aren't that bad. Smoked one yesterday, 392 feet. I don't mind him against Henderson here. He's got good zones, too. 5.5 on the rating, yeah. I don't mind him. Yastrzemski down here, way at the bottom of the order. Pretty solid in day games. Pretty solid in day games. Could see Yaz going. Kind of weird lines here for him, though, for Matt Olson. Plus 250. I don't love it. Yeah, Yaz actually looks all right. Yaz actually looks all right. I don't like the pinch hit angle. How's the Brewers pen? We got Ashby ready to go. Yeah, DL Hall and Ashby are coming into this game. So, Yaz will be pinch hit today. Just a heads up, Yastrzemski will be pinch hit today. Change up cutter. Not a whole lot. Yeah, tough. I guess Matt Olson. Swerve and Irvin versus Yuri P. Swerve and Irvin versus Yuri P. Yo, Moncheer with the gifted to FanDuel grab. Appreciate that. 6.5. Ooh. It's a tight line for Yuri P. And Moncheer with the gifted to Ken Dog. Wow, good guy. Yo, shout out Moncheer. Dubs in the chat. Shout out Dubs in the chat. W. GG. Yeah. I'm not going to touch anybody on the Nats. Just not my cup of tea. But four-seam sinker and four-seam curveball. So there's your daily chat. If you want to go pinch hit, you can go Owen Casey and Mike Yaz. Owen Casey and Mike Yaz, but J.O. with the gifted. Appreciate that. All right, here's your daily. Kind of ass, not it's, it is what it is, but there's your daily. Max in a little bit of a rut. It's Casey or Conine. It's probably Conine. Look at that log. Ah. Painter Payante, AP versus AP. AP versus AP. Could be a slight weather game. You know what I'm just realizing, chat? You know what I'm just realizing? I posted Murakami, Pete Alonso, and Pete Crow in the community tab, and I did take that. I'm just realizing that this is what didn't cash me on that. Cheeks on wall is why I didn't cash. Did anybody take that with me? That is quite unfortunate. I am just remembering I took that. Can't complain. I got the Pete and Pete. I put $20 on Pete and Pete 2-man, so I can't complain. But also got another. I forgot about this, chat. I did hit the Pete Alonso 2 RBIs as well. Did anybody take Pete Alonso 2 RBIs? I forgot I took that too on Kalshi. If you haven't signed up for Kalshi yet, you're gonna see a link in the chat that pops up 100 times. You get a free $10. So sign up for Kalshi. But I forgot about that. Yesterday was a good day. Yo, lead with the gifted. June did it. Thank you. All right, Payante is a ground ball pitcher. Yeah, how did the Phillies become a team that we just don't take for homers? And by we, I mean me. Painter. Yeah, I think they can get after Painter today. Cardinals as an underdog. Underdog money line right here looks nice. Yeah, I don't mind Cards money line, but let's see, what are we doing? That 4 seems getting smoked. Wow. Pretty good here. Zones 2, 5.4, Burley. Burley looks nice. Walker also looks pretty nice. 3 in a row for Jaywalk. The Jaywalker. The Jaywalker. That'd be a sick emote. Jordan Walker, but he's like jaywalking on the street. Jaywalker is kind of back. Let me write this down. What do you think about Burleson? Burley walk. You play Alec Burleson nearly every day. He's 1 for 2 versus Painter. I like the zones a lot. 4 out of 6, heating up. I like Burley today. HR per 9's a lot higher to lefties. But you can go Jordan Walker if you want. Pete Alonso back to back. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. This is for y'all. New emote. New emote. Jaywalker emote. Now we can spam this bad boy. Now we can spam this bad boy. Jaywalker. All right. I'm gonna go Burley, but you can go Jaywalker if you want. Launch angle's pretty shit. Oh, Jaywalker on there. Payante is a ground ball pitcher, so I'm probably not targeting him. Also, what's his home run numbers here? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0. Now you'll see why I skip those types of pitchers. I'm good on that. Y'all can do your research on the Phillies if you want to. I'm good on it. Where'd you get Payante? It shows Matthews on the books. From the MLB.com API. Well, now they're a TBD. Now they are a TBD. He's not pitching. He went on the IR yesterday? Oh. Why is he... Who the hell's Matthews? Oh. Seven Ks. That game day still has him as TBD. Not good. When did Quinn Matthews last pitch? On the 17th, 18th, 19th, 2021. I guess today would be the fifth day. They would be the fifth day. I'll come back to that in a second. Let me let it update and I'll come back to it. Ryan Johnson, Meatball Johnson, Cody Bradford. I thought Cody Bradford was going to be a strikeout guy. I guess I was wrong there. He's got K's lines up, so it's going to be him. Yeah, it makes sense. He's all over the board. 5.5? Nah. I mean, the only guy you really could take right now on the Angels for homers is what? Neto? I'm not putting money on the Angels. I'm going to be honest. But Ryan Johnson can be very gracious to us today. Ryan Johnson could be very gracious to us today. Ooh, cutter, splitter, sweeper. Splitter's not really getting hit for anything, though. But cutter, sweeper. Yo, Rel Carey with the prime. I appreciate it. Y'all seeing this? That's a hello, good sir. Y'all seeing this? That's kind of crazy. Yep, so Jock. Nimmo looks good too, though. Nimmo does look nice. Nimmo does look nice. Nimmo does look nice, but for being real, how are you? Wait. Time out. Plus 400 for Nimmo. Plus 400 for Jock. You're going to give me these guys at the same price? I mean, Jock hasn't hit a home run in a minute, but Nimmo has neither. I like Jock. Yo, Wheezy B with the resub. Thank you very much. Nimmo will give you double, probably, but I got my read and I'm good to go on it, so. Brandon Young. What's up with the lefties? Not really hitting shit off him. 3.5. Wait 1 second. All right. Four seam slider sinker. Could also be a weather game. Only 17%. I'm not afraid of this one. Lefty's just not doing much on him, which is interesting because he's a righty. As much as I really want to, as much as I'd love to do it, he's got the zones too. Really good zones for Junior. As much as I want to take Junior, his launch angles are so horrendously bad. Fly ball to ground ball ratio, 0.8. Oh my god. What do you guys think about Junior? 117, 114, 111, 104. These are just the last 10 balls in play, too. You think he's due? %70 ground ball rate. If Junior could get any sort of launch angle. Here's your perfect. This is all you need to know about Junior Caminero. This this little percentile rankings tells you everything you need to know about Junior Caminero. Elite 90th percentile in almost everything, except his launch angle is 11th percentile. His launch angle is 11th percentile. 28% of the time does he get a good launch angle. So, I mean, you can see it right here. Last 20 balls in play, he has one that's in the launch angle, and it's a homer. He has one that's a fly ball, like even remotely close to a home run window, and it's a... Yeah, I mean, y'all can have Junior today if you want. I'm not going to do it. It's not going to do it. Get that launch angle up, buddy. He's going today. Watch it. What's he look like for an RBI, though? Yeah. Junior RBI, chat. Junior 2 RBIs. 426, 410. Junior 2 This is the Pete Alonso RBI guy from yesterday. I like it. Junior Caminero, 2 RBIs. Let me put that in so I don't forget. Let me just put that in. I want to remember this. Let's see. Is it on Calci yet or not? Let me see. Player props, RBIs, Junior, 2+, plus 455 on Calci, chat. Plus 455 on Calci. Yeah, okay. I like it. I like it. That's what I'm gonna do there. Shane McClanahan. Yeah, didn't they just wait. Yeah, this is who they just hit off of, isn't it? Yeah, they went crazy off him. Well, Kobe did. Everyone else hit off the bullpen. I mean, it's gonna be the same read as we saw. 4-seam changeup curve. It's gonna be the exact same read. Give me the same read. It's the same exact read. 3 for 4 with a homer and an extra base hit. 468 off him. Rodoni hit another one off him. Yeah. Mayo right now is kind of a must play against lefties. I don't like the pinch hit side though. I really don't like the pinch hit. Swole Neal. What do we think about Swole Neal? Ooh, Swole Neal. Well, if he gets a 4-seam or a curveball, Swole Neal looks crazy. I'm throwing Swole on there. They got Pete plastered all over FanDuel. What do you mean? Let me see. What are you talking about here? What are you talking about here? What are you talking about? I can have O'Neal. I'll take him. Y'all don't have to take him. I'll take O'Neal all day. Thank you. I appreciate you guys offering that to me. Vlade, I only take Vlade versus lefties, but that's just me. That's just me. In the community parlay, I didn't even know they had community parlays, man. That's how you know he's not hitting today. Trust me. That's how you know it's not hitting today. Tell you what, I am me. I am the Pete Whisperer. I am the Pete Whisperer, chat. Undefeated. Never lost. Literally never. It's never lost. Today, I'm not in on it. I'm not in on the Pete. I'm not in on the Pete. I mean, y'all saw it. I have a question, though. What are the chances the PP Whisperer? Yeah. Lost the Churio Whisperer? I don't think I lost the Churio Whisperer. I don't think so. I maybe overdated a little bit this week. I got a little overzealous on that. But, is there a Kalshi code? Yeah, code RUDE, RUDE. RUDE. What are the chances? Is this just me? Am I just overthinking it here? I want your guys' honest opinion. Am I overthinking it here? Or did the entire internet just, like all the pics posters on Twitter, did they just piggyback on our lay from our stream? We were the first to say Pete. We were by far the first to say Pete. I mean, we do this stream at 9 a.m. You know what I mean? For a lot of you, it's like 8 or 7 in the morning, whatever it is. And the post got 121,000 views. Next thing you know, 2 o'clock rolls around, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. All these guys that make their home run videos is Pete and somebody else. You know what I mean? I think low key we got some aura. I think our chat's got some aura. I think they see the post, they see the Twitch community lay, and then they kind of just, nah, man, PP been a thing for a minute. Yeah, been a thing for a minute, but like we started it. We've been running it since last year. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but I do think yesterday my post went mega viral, and I think a lot of people piggybacked on it for engagement, and it hit. I'll tell you one thing. I will tell you one thing, though. I know 100%. I know with 100% certainty when cappers post home run plays that are from either my stream or my site, because there are certain reads that like only like that are unique to my content, and I know when they do it. But yesterday, I think Pete's a very popular play. But I do think my post went mega viral first thing in the morning, and I think a lot of people like just kind of ran it, which is cool. So that's shout out you guys. You voted it. Y'all voted it. And I do know a lot of people are in here. 6.5 Ks for Hunter Brown. I'm probably not doing it. I don't think I'm taking any Ks today, really. He's a ground ball pitcher, 55%. 1.19 HR per 9, though. Wait a second. 1-1-1-1. Yeah. Okay. He might be a ground ball pitcher, but he's definitely giving it up. Mainly to lefties, though. Right-handed fly ball rate's only 16%. Yeah, if you're going to take anything here, you want to do a lefty on a four-seam sinker. Oh, it's the A's without Kurtz, though. I mean, like, what are we supposed to do here? And no Soderstrom. What are we actually supposed to do with the A's? Jeff McNeil? Nah, I'm not doing that. Trying to do Jeff McNeil? Not really. I'm not. Y'all can have Jeff McNeil. I'll trade you. I will trade you Jeff McNeil for Tyler O'Neill. Is that a fair trade, chat? You guys can have Jeff McNeil. I will take Tyler O'Neill. I think that's a pretty good trade. Jeff good for a stolen base? I have not heard that one ever. What? Plus 1,200 for a stolen base? Jeff McNeil? Isn't he like 40? How's his ass stealing a base? He gets them? Really? Damn. Stolen bases. Yeah, he had a little run there. He had a little 3-game run where he stole a couple bases. Shit, well, not my radar. Tell you what, though, his home run for plus 1,300, maybe, but he's unk, that's for sure. He is old as shit. Yeah, I have no interest in them against Jacob Lopez, though. He's been kind of cracked, right? Strikeout wise, yeah, 8, 9, 5, 6. Tough matchup today, though, but 4.5, that's actually not a bad line. 4.5 versus Houston. Something to think about if you're a strikeout person. Today, I am not a strikeout person, but something to consider. Something to consider. He's not really giving it up to lefty. Yeah, he's not really giving it up to lefties. But righties, cutter four seam for sure. Slider, cutter, four seam. Mainly it's cutter, four seam. Yeah. Well, now here's something. What do you think about Cam Smith? Yeah, he's very hit or miss. He is very hit or miss. Not doing too hot. He had a homer a few games ago, but he's very hit or miss. What are his splits versus lefties here? 6 homers. I mean, yeah, it looks relatively decent. I mean, that looks pretty solid. I might throw a little Cam Smith on there. I think I might throw a little Cam Smith on there. 520. Yeah, it might be a sneaky yeah, it might be kind of sneaky. Um, Lefties are seeing slider four seems all he's throwing. I mean, this is pretty tough. Someone said Jordan's 1 for 1. Well, he's 1 for 2 with a homer. Yeah, got a homer against him. I mean, there's not a pitcher in the league Jordan can't homer on. But if we're looking just purely at the numbers today, plus 280, it's a fine price. I mean, I'm not really moved by it. Not really moved by Jordan today. Last 20 games, he's green across the board. 1 homer. The last 20 balls in play. Last 10, not doing too hot. Last 10 games, really bad. I mean, maybe Jordan goes today, but I don't know. I'll throw Cam on there. A little sneaky play. Maybe you grab him at a low point. I don't really love doing that, but it's a maybe. Cam is a maybe. I don't know how I'm going to work him into a slip or if I will work him into a slip, but I'll put him on my radar. I will put him on my radar. All right. Castillo versus Christian Scott. I'm going to take my 30-second break. I will be right back. I got to pee. Hold it down for me. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Y'all know John Hyslop, right? That dude is hilarious. I think Hyslop's so funny, man. This has got to be one of the funniest posts I've ever seen, bro. Not actually, it's just like ironically funny. But I think Hyslop, first of all, I like his videos. I think they're great. He's hilarious. But this is such a funny post. Zero data, 100% vibes, presented by a data company. Like, that's just like, you gotta admit, that's pretty funny. You gotta admit, that's pretty hilarious. No data, 100% vibes, presented by data company. Like that. Let's see what he's got though. Conan, we liked him. Mayo, Peterson, yeah, that's pretty good. Murakami, pretty good. I'm not sure I believe this. 0% data. I'm not sure I believe that. That's just a funny post though. Slop is a goat. Ugh. I wish Slop fucked with me. I wish Slop fucked with Rude Bets, man. That's such a good post. That is such a good post. Good news, guys. We're all going to be rich, probably. He's still doing those? Yeah, he's still doing those. Hasn't hit. I guess he's technically got like what? Like 100,000 days to actually hit it before it's a bad bet. Anyways. All right, chat. Something just came across my desk. Alonzo Tatis PCA from Portman from the Scam Boys Discord. Posted at 2:30 p.m. See, you can't tell me, man. No, that was yesterday. That was posted yesterday from a guy who are known to be sketchy. That was posted from an account. They're known to be sketchy. At least that's their reputation. Tell you what. Before I started Rude Bets, I joined Gold Boys. I did join Gold Boys. Like 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. Didn't hit a single thing. But that's before I realized that those types of engagements are more so content than actual sources of winning. But he fucking posted the same lay as us 7 hours after it had 100,000 views. That's just lazy. Anyways, Mets, White Sox. And once again, I don't own Pete Crow, Armstrong, and Pete Alonso. Like, let's be honest. But guys who are known to kind of do some sketchy shit and then they just post the same lay as you for a promo. Come on, man. If you like the bet, that's fine, but don't try to monetize it. Like, that's weird. That's weird, man. Don't be weird. Yo, who's here for Brett Beatty? Maybe thinking too hard? Maybe. Big money wheeze. Oh, not the Little Wayne verse. $407 for an out, $407 for a home run. $376 for an out, $399 for a home run. I don't mind Brett Beatty today. Yeah, that's the thing though, chat. Like, look, I don't give a shit about what people do on the internet as long as you're not deceiving people. That's where I'm like, come on. Anybody that Photoshop slips or any of that stuff, that's where I have an issue with it. If you're going to post slips or whatever, I don't really give a shit. If you want to copy my shit, fine, whatever. Even if it's not copying it, I don't care. But if you're going to fake stuff or lie, if you're going to lie or manipulate people, that's where I'm like, come on, dudes. That's where it's weird. That's where it's weird. That's the only thing I have an issue with. Lying and manipulation. Honesty is the best policy. Luis Robert here. Yeah, I'm just going to go Beatty. Christian Scott. We do like Christian Scott, strikeout artist. Oops, that's outs. Yeah, Christian Scott's not bad. 5.5 on Kalshi. -137. That's not a bad line right there. He could definitely, yeah, he sits 6 or 7 strikeouts pretty much every game. So if you can get that 5.5 line for -100, if you're looking for a strikeout straight, if you're one of those people that goes and puts money on straights, player props, 5.5 on Kalshi right here is a good line. That is a good line. Maybe we need to start for task force. Nah, I'm not trying to be some enforcer. I also, that's the other thing though, is I really don't like the other issue is like the people who think they're holier than thou. You know what I mean? I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be an enforcer. Like that SB influencer account. Like those types of people where they're like, I'm better than you. And like, even like the tracker stuff, like the people that track B Brown and Brooke and all those people, like, I don't know. I don't love that either. Neither of those people are coming on and saying that they're not faking shit. So you get what you get. That shit's weird too. So no, I don't need to be a task force. 4 seems the only thing really getting hit. I guess cutter, a little bit of fly ball. Not really though. 4 seam cutter to righties and 4 seam to the lefties. Ooh. Well, we already know what this is going to look like. Golly. I really wish there was another pitch we could look at for lefties. Sweeper, I guess. Damn, man. He looks really good. Vargas for a back-to-back, actually, though, too. Problem is, I don't think Christian Scott gives up a lot of homers. He doesn't. It's all the lefties, too. Only 1 to a righty. Yeah, I'm probably going to stay away from Vargas based on that. What's the zones on Murakami? Oh. Can't deny that. Damn. Yeah. Vargas, it just, yeah. Okay. Tommy Jock going to be the 2-man today? I like it. Not going to pay a ton, but that's a good, well, Jock at 400. I still don't get that. I still don't understand why. I don't understand why he's 400. Oh, chat. Yeah, Pete is so far out of play today. If that shit hits, I'm gonna be so embarrassed. As the self-proclaimed Pete whisperer, if Pete hits today, I'm gonna be so embarrassed. But hell no. Hell no. This is not a who the hell is this guy. This is a yo. Number 1 pitching prospect in baseball, Cade Anderson, making his MLB debut today. Number one pitching prospect in baseball. He's nice. Yeah, he's like literally. It's like he's kind of like Skeens. He's like a lefty version of like. Remember how hyped up Paul Skeens was for his debut back in the day? Everyone's like number one prospect in baseball, Paul Skeens. Blah blah blah. He's like that. This is like the most hyped pitching prospect to come up since Paul Skeens. Look at his numbers this year: 1.06 ERA in AAA. HR per 9, 0.39. OPS allowed 399 in AAA. Yeah, so this is the most hyped pitching prospect since Paul Skeens. So, yeah. Y'all can have the Cubs today. Ground ball pitcher. This is a fade game. Fade game. Peace out. Y'all can have that one. Go dive in. Get in the lab. Thought Wu was pitching? Nah, they're making his debut today. Y'all talking crazy? PCA finna tap that ass. Pause. No, White Sox? I starred Murakami. Look. Y'all can have that game. Here, I'm handing it to you on a silver platter. Cubs Mariners, right there for you. Yours. Go do something with it. I'm not. But you can. Jared Jones versus Tarek Scooby-Doo. You don't think the Cubs can handle him? Look, this is a rule of baseball. The first time a team sees a pitcher, it is generally in the pitcher's advantage. So, this is the first time anybody's seen Cade Anderson. But the first time a team will see a pitcher from a different team, it is almost always in the pitcher's advantage because they don't really know what's coming. They don't know what the release point looks like. Like, it's all brand new for the batters. So, usually, yeah. I'm going to stay away from that one. Also, I don't think I've ever taken a play on a guy's debut. So, that's the other thing. PCA smoking first pitch, respectfully? Maybe he does. Shit. That's for y'all to have, though. That is for y'all to take. I'm not doing it. You're not going to convince me to do it. Then again, you guys try to convince me on Josh Baez. He had 3 homers. So... Scooble 8.5 strikeout line. What are we doing, man? What are we doing? I know it's the Pirates, but that's a high line. Why am I looking at... I'm not looking against Scooble. I don't give a shit. 4-seam slider. Well, hello, Max Muncy again. Hello, Max Muncy. Hello, Max Muncy. Yeah, hello, Max Muncy. Kind of the only guy that's even worth taking on the Dodgers recently. Plus 340 for Max Muncy? I would trade PCA for O'Neal. I'll do that trade. If nobody wants to take Tyler Swole-Neal, I'll trade y'all PCA for him. You take PCA, I'll take Swole-Neal. I'll package McNeil with PCA. That's my trade offer. Do we see zones? Muncy's going to have good zones. 6.7. Ohtani. Only a 4.9. Not bad, but not as good. Otani sitting at 235. I just can't. I just can't. I just can't, man. I don't want Otani at 230, 220, 210. I don't want that. I always tell people if you like Otani, just take Muncy, better price, same outcome. It's pretty similar. Drew Anderson. Who the hell is this guy? Giving it up. Waka. Waka to righties. Holy cow. Well, you need the changeup and cutter on there. Sinker, too. Ugh. I mean, what's your minimum odds you'd be willing to take Otani? Probably like 250, I guess. Yo, is Braden Kessler in the chat? This guy just like 100 IQ'd us on the home run lay yesterday. He just went 4 bases instead. Oh my god. If anybody was here for the first iteration of Rude Bets 3 years ago, there was a sports book I used that had their 4 bases line broken, where the 4 bases paid out more than the home run line. So I would just run 4 bases every time because it paid more. Insane edge. I hit plays like that too, where the guys didn't hit a homer, but it cashed because of 4 bases. I don't do that anymore because it doesn't pay more. But yeah, I'm skipping the Tigers. 4-seam curveball. Yeah, 4-seam curveball to the lefties here. Righties, 4-seam curveball. Really kind of 4-seam changeup. Now 4-seam curveball. So Jack suddenly can't hit a 4-seam is what I'm seeing. What I'm noticing is Jack cannot hit a 4-seam. Well, he can. He can hit a 4-seam, just not with any... Golly, he's good on a curveball, though. All right, Jack, I'm giving you one more chance, bro. I'm giving you one more chance, man. That's a When is... I'm going to give Jack one more chance. I like that exit velocity a lot. Everybody else looks kind of... I mean, like, I'm not really moved. Carter Banson, he's okay. Bobby Witt, he's okay. I need Jack Caglianone, whatever, Jack Baloney to hit a good launch angle for once. That's all I want, man. Just give me a launch angle. Give me some sort of good launch angle, please. Let me give one more chance. Yeah. All right, Boston Red Sox at home. Apparently, they're going to put up 900 runs, hit 16 homers, and strike out 0 times. So be prepared for that. What's their team total? Boston team total 4.5. That's crazy. Even the books know. Even the books know. Lefty, Sandoval, not really giving it up to. Hmm. Yeah, I mean he's sinker slider. Yeah, I'm gonna fade the Giants today, but the Red Sox. Four seam slider. I mean sweeper too. Four seam sweeper slider. Sweeper four seam. Yeah, they all kind of look good. They kind of all look good. Damn, they all look really good. Willier looks nice. Mickey Gasper looks good. Adley looks pretty good. Jaron Duran looks pretty good. Oh. Oh, Willier really likes that sweeper too. Ooh. What do you think about Mickey Gasper? Mickey Gasper's one y'all can have. I don't do the Linsanity runs, man. I don't do the Linsanity runs. Adley looks pretty good. I kind of like Adley here. Mickey. Oh, Mickey, you're so fun. You're so fun. You blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. I don't know what to do. Gasper at plus 900. That's a long shot. Who do you love, Rude? My mom, my dad, my wife, my daughter. Badly on there. I said wife. Baby. What about us? Yeah, chat too. Gotta visit DC, fam. Why's that? No, Zero. I don't touch NFL preseason. That's not for me. Silly Willy. Always welcome. I really appreciate that. See the ticket. What do you think about Chase the loser? I don't want Chase the Lauder, man. If anything, it'd be Patrick Bailey again for a back-to-back. If anything, I'd be here on Patrick Bailey. But I'm probably fading the Guardians. I mean, DeLauder could. My God, Bibby gives it up to lefties. Adele played yesterday. Should be in the lineup. He'll get slotted in there if he does. Oh my god. Guy gets lit up. Four-seam changeup. Holy cow, four-seam changeup's getting smoked. Yeah, money looks nice, and so does Zach Veen. Only 5 balls in play, though. Brett Sullivan, too. Holy smokes. Ooh, Brett Sullivan. Sneaky, sneaky. Money Moniac. Golly. Money's got the zones, too. Yeah. Moniac, Veen, and Sullivan. I like that, Buds. I like that. Sullivan, Kobe, and Cam Smith. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Brett Lauder versus Soroka. Why aren't the pitcher pages loading all of a sudden? There we go. Okay. I mean, Soroka's 0.59 HR per 9. Soroka's not really someone I kind of want to mess with. Good fly ball and four-seam slurve. Not sure I really want to mess with these guys in Arizona. Nobody's even... Yeah. Don't really want to mess with the Reds. Sinker, slider, both. Tim Tawa, Arenado, and Carroll. I mean, Corbin Carroll's not bad. 12 homers at home, too. He does pretty well at home. Arenado does well at home. Tawa's... I'll throw Carroll on there. I mean, long shot plus 750 for Arenado is a pretty good price. You really want to target a lefty, though, so I'll go Corbin Carroll. Carroll probably looks better for bases, but Arenado RBI? Not really. Gabby Moreno looks okay for an RBI. Even James McCann. Yeah. Okay. The Minnesota San Diego. Dean. Cody and Brooks Lee here. Cody and Brooks Lee. Brooksley, another long shot guy. I mean, Royce. Royce is really good on a sinker. That's about it. Royce is only good on that sinker. I don't mind Cody. I just don't know that I really want to. I don't know that I really want to take any of these guys. Cody's okay. Okay. 0 for 6. I guess Cody. Righties, huh? Wait a second. Not really a big fan of the Twins today. Why has Dean Kremer been good? He hasn't. M&M's is in play today, Paleface. That's a good point. M&M's is in play today. Hey, there you go, Visionary. M&M's is in play. Max Muncy, Mickey Moniak, Muneteka Murakami. Cutter sinker. Four-seam splitter. 83% fly ball. Splitter, four-seam curveball, cutter sinker. Four-seam. I mean, it would be Tatis again, but that launch angle is brutal. That's what we saw yesterday. I mean, Tatis O's if you want to run him back. Tatis O's. I'm not going to do it. Jackson Merrill without the curveball looks pretty good, though. Jackson Merrill without the curveball looks pretty good. Although he is on a really bad run. He had those 3 homers, and now he's... Can't say I love Jackson Merrill. Launch angle and fly ball. I'm going to put Jackson Merrill on there. Yeah, top 2 pitches he's really good on. Yeah, we'll run Merrill. I'll put Merrill on there. All right. All right, let's get. Yeah, it'll be posted on X and YouTube. That should have been enough time for y'all to get that. All right. You show more time and left to feed the dog. Ay, ay, ay. Set it up for like 2 minutes. Get PTSD with Jack? Yeah. Hey, we'll see what the people vote. We'll see what the people vote. All right, we're done. You're good. You're good. We'll see what the people vote here. Like one. All right. Murakami. Okay. Leg one vote is going live right now. Vote is going live right now. Shorty said your music choice sucks. Good to know. Is this better? Is this better for Shorty? Damn. Can't please everybody, man. Holy shit. All right. Murakami wins vote 1. I don't even choose the music. I hope y'all know that. This is just Spotify playing whatever it feels. All right. Getting leg 2 ready to go now. Leg 2's up. Leg 2's up. I don't even know what song was on. Like I can't even I don't even hear the music. Like I hear it, but I'm so locked in. I don't. If I don't read the chat, somebody says something about the music. I have no clue what's playing. It's just like noise in the background, but I don't even hear it. I think y'all are going for it, aren't you? Are y'all going for it? All right, leg 3's up. Jock's running with it. I like it. I like it. I'm gonna run the other one too, just for the memes, and it's actually really good. M&M's looks pretty good today. You know what I'm gonna do actually? Yeah. I think round robining that 4-man might be a move. Okay. What do you know the Zone Masters play is, chat? What do you see here? There's your Zone Masters. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Muncy, Murakami, and Peterson. Well, Muncy, Murakami, Peterson is the matchup edge and the balanced. Oh, I already posted the round robin. The Brett Sullivan, Brett. Yeah, you could double Brett. I think the M&M's play is in play today, though. I like M&M's. I like M&M's. Might have to post this one on X. I got to get that out before somebody else does, man. I got to get that out before somebody else does. We had Pete Squared rolled up into M&M's. Like, that's kind of, yeah. Let me get that out before it's too late. Let me get this out before it's too late. It's a rat race out here, chat. All right. Ooh, we got a nice little juicer in the account from that Pete yesterday. Hell yeah, chat. We got 2 rewards available. I'm throwing a 30% on M&M's. I'm throwing a 30% on the other one, too. M&M's, brother. All right. Let's see. Okay. M&M's is live, and now we got the Twitch community lay. Okay. Cool. Think we're chilling. What did I post in here now? Hey, good band, Mel. Shout out security. W security. Can we get W security in the chat, please? Hey, Mel. I'm gonna give you one command here. This is my instruction. Okay?
Somebody get these beggars out of here. Doors.
You hear that?
Somebody get these beggars out of here. Doors.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's the timing we're on, Mel. I like that. Somebody get these beggars out of here. Good shit. All right, so we got the Daylay, Konine Olsen, Akamoto. Long shots, Brett, Swole. You could swab out. You could watch. You guys are gonna sub O'Neal for Mayo, and it's gonna hit, and I'm gonna miss. That's gonna make me pissed. That's gonna. But we'll see. We got our RR 4-man thing, whatever you want to do with this one. Got our M&Ms, and then we got the community lay. Why is Daylay in here? Oh, it's not. Community lay. Murakami, Moniak, Peterson. So, Daylay's Konine Olsen, Akamoto. This is probably shit. Maybe it's that easy, though. So. I say it's probably shit. Probably shit. Who's posting Ks? Kadavi with the Ks. Real Deal Thrifter's been posting some bangers in here, by the way. Posted a winner yesterday. The day before, posted a 2 out of 3. Oh, should we look at that? Should we look at the 6-man? We don't want the 6-man. We don't want the 6-man. Do we run Pete, son of Pete? Pete, son of Pete is such a holy and delicate lay. Can't just be throwing out Pete, son of Pete at just out of nowhere. The Pete, son of Pete is a delicacy and should be treated as such. That shit has to be prime conditions. Otherwise, the Pete, son of Pete, just it doesn't be a Pete. Yeah, you can't abuse the Pete's. I agree. Can't abuse the Pete's. We gotta let the Pete's get a day off. They need to rest. So, like a fine ass whiskey, yeah, it has its time and place. You're not just popping it open every day. Yeah, exactly. There's a time and place for the Pete's. Today's an M&M's day. Load up on your candy. Today's an M&M's day. Today's an M&M's day. I like this 6-man though. Honestly, if this hits, I wouldn't. You know what? If this did hit, if this 6-man were to somehow potentially, like maybe it hit somehow, I wouldn't be shocked. This is one of the better looking 6-mans I've ever seen. It could also go 0 for 6. Could also go 0 for 6. But it did hit. Don't abuse your Peter. Damn, that's a good one. It's a good one. I did post it. The 6-man hits, I'll get 50 subs. If the 6-man hits, we're going to fucking, I don't even know, Bora Bora. Plus 1 million odds. We're going to the moon. Taking a vacation to the moon. Maybe even Mars. If this hits, I'm buying Elon Musk. I'm going to be a trillionaire. We're all going to be rich, probably. Exactly. South of France. Y'all have your eyes set. Here's the 8-man. Throw on Cam and Willier. Hell no. Here's your high slot Millie maker. Petersburg. Bro, you could buy Petersburg. You could buy the south of France. You want the south of France, Mel? This hits, you're buying it. You own it now. All right. Well, let's get it. Let's get it. I fixed the Philly game, by the way. So, yep. I will see y'all Monday. I'll show Stacking some love. We'll show Stacking some love. Y'all go show Stacking some love, all right? I don't know what he's doing, but he's just a little lost. That's okay. He's on Twitter. Get off Twitter, brother. We're coming. Get off Twitter. We're coming. Get off FanDuel. Actually, you can stay on FanDuel. So, I will catch y'all Monday if you get into this raid. Can we get 100 people for stacking at least? Come on. We're at 92. Can at least 8 more people join the raid? 7 more people? 6 more people? Can we at least 3 more people? Let's give stacking at least 100. Give him a little love. 99, 100. Okay, thank you. I'll see y'all Monday. Peace out.